Hello people, how you going? And this is Glenn, and today I'm going to show you some Brazilian banknotes. Now I have here the 500 and 1000 cruzados. These were issued in the mid-80s, and they also come in denominations of 10, 50, 100, 5,000 and 10,000 cruzados for this series. So as you can see, this one is white mainly with a green coloration, but the coloration is not too much that it distracts from the overall beauty of it. So it has this guy here, Villa Lobos. He was a conductor, and as maybe he also produced some music. As you have some music compositions in the background and water lilies, maybe that's what the composition was actually called. And we have some security features here and there. We have signatures, President Central Bank, President some Castello Monetario, so probably the cashier. We have a conductor's wand here. I have no idea what that's called. Maybe I should look that up. Yeah. And this was actually one of my first banknotes that I actually got in probably late 80s or early 90s, when a newspaper actually had a publicity and was giving away banknotes as a set. Another thing about Brazilian banknotes at this time, up until recently, is they had actually a long serial number, which they actually didn't use the whole sequence of. Okay, so the reverse of this banknote has what's his name again? Anyway, he's conducting, and actually has most likely this is probably the Amazon River, because this looks tropical and it looks actually like a large river with people on boats. It could be indigenous people, so maybe also he done some conservation work as well. And there's another security feature here, so you got that as well, because this was issued before modern printing by computers. Was actually widespread, and it was actually quite easy to actually print these banknotes. So there's a watermark and security thread. It actually has writing. It just means Central Bank of Brazil and a denomination. So beautiful one. And the second one is the 1000. It's actually not as good as the first one, if you have a look. Well, to me anyway. I think the first one, this one is better. But this one has Machado de Assis. Obviously it looks like this guy was a writer. So it has some manuscripts in the background, it has some of his writing. And this one actually has in 1986 this was redenominated to Cruzado Nova. So 1000 Cruzado equals one new Cruzado, or Cruzado Nova. And at this time Brazil was actually going through hyperinflation, so these banknotes are actually quite cheap and easy to get, actually quite beautiful as well. Another thing you should know is that the B series of this 1000 cruzados was only issued with the overprint there. It was actually never issued as a 1000 cruzado in general circulation. Okay, the other side of this banknote has Rio de Janeiro in 1905. So the 1st of March in 1905. As you can see, it has old trams being pulled by horses, and it shows the time period that no longer exists. A lot of these buildings probably don't exist anymore, but definitely the trams don't. And you can see that there is an absence of cars, which actually were not very common before the First World War, and really only really become common after the Second World War. And we have a quill and a book with writing on it, and you have the watermark and the security features, which are pretty standard for this series of banknotes. So I hope you like these banknotes. I hope showing you these actually encourages you to get banknotes from Brazil, because there's a whole series that you can get and they're just awesome. So please like this video if you like Brazilian banknotes, and just have an awesome coin collecting day. Bye bye people.